My name is Kathy Charles, and I'm a candidate for business manager of IBEW Local 1269. Today, I would like to discuss and speak with our members in the telephone sales call centers. We have call centers in the DEX area, we have call centers in the in region, YP in region area, and the YP out of region area. The telephone call centers are being run by managers who are by unskilled managers. Basically, they just get their marching orders, they come out, they intimidate you, they micromanage you, and they're totally disrespectful to you. They do not acknowledge our contract, and they do not acknowledge market assignment procedures. This is a huge problem. This is chaotic from what I understand in the call centers. It's got to stop. Your current union leadership does absolutely nothing to help you. They give you a lot of lip service. They talk about forming committees. Committees are for planning carnivals. They are not for solving problems. The telephone call center issues require real solutions, real plans, and implementing the plans. My plans call for more union stewards. That's the first step. Each call center should have the same number of union stewards as there are managers. And also each call center should also have a chief union steward. So if you have a call center with 10 sales managers, then your call center will get 10 union stewards plus a chief union steward. All stewards will be highly trained. They'll be trained by the IBEW International. They have a wonderful steward training program. They will also have continuation training by I will hire a business representative who would develop a continuation steward training program. So your stewards will always be effective, and they'll always be trained on grievance processing and representing you. When a trained steward and multiple trained stewards are present in the office, your work life will change dramatically. The managers will have to think twice before calling you in just to degrade you or disrespect you or to bully you as they are now. Every time you are called into your manager's office, a union steward will be available to come in with you and represent you. That is extremely important. Now, when there's a grievance issue, a grievance will be filed. There'll be multiple stewards in there, so you don't have to worry about your grievances disappearing into the black hole anymore. I'm going to implement an automatic grievance system. When a union steward enters a grievance, it will be entered into the computer system, assigned a grievance number. You will be notified by email that your grievance is assigned and is logged. The union steward will then take the grievance through the proper steps, which are outlined in the contract. Step 1, the union steward would try to resolve the issue with your manager. If that goes nowhere, then step 2, the union steward will try to resolve the issue with your general manager. Step 3, your chief union steward will most likely contact the regional vice president, try to resolve it at that step. Each time your grievance processes through a step, you are going to get an email alerting you that the grievance has either been resolved and what the resolution is, or the grievance has proceeded to the next step. Once the first 3 steps are exhausted, it will come into the union office. There, my automatic grievance system will assign your grievance to one of the business reps in the union office or to myself. You will be notified of that as well. From there, we will take it to either the vice president or human resources or senior leadership, whatever the grievance requires, to get a resolution for you. If we're unsuccessful in getting a resolution from the company, then your grievance will be taken to the executive board, where it will be reviewed to see if the grievance merits arbitration. Again, you'll be notified every step of the way. The important thing about this grievance system is not only resolving your grievances, but even complaints, manager complaints that don't necessarily merit a grievance. But those complaints can be easily logged into this system as a complaint. So if your manager is telling you to put aside your advertisers and work on and start selling new money. I'm sure you've all heard that many times every day. And then you get reamed for not being on workflow with your advertisers. A complaint will be logged in the system. We will deal with a complaint, by trying to talk to the manager, trying to talk reason into them. But most importantly, all these complaints will be logged, and all the grievances will be logged. So if there is a particular problem with a manager or a general manager, I'll be able to pull a report up by manager or by general manager. There will be the documentation of complaints against this manager, of grievances against this manager. That will give me the ammunition that I need to take that to senior leadership and make sure that this manager is either trained or properly dealt with. It will show a history of complaints and grievances. So that's one way it can be effective. The other way it's going to be effective is once these managers know that there's an automatic grievance system in place, tracking their bullying and their disregard for the contract, and they start logging quite a few of these grievances, and they stand out from the rest of the pack of the managers, they're going to back off. They're going to back off. They are not going to want you to have to talk with your union rep so that their actions are recorded in this grievance processing system. This is going to go a lot further in resolving the issues than any committee or executive board member, alone can do for you. You need strong representation. You need your grievances addressed. You need your complaints addressed. You need your union to enforce your contract. Contract is very specific about market assignment guidelines. Right now, it's the wild, wild west out there. These managers are doing whatever it takes to get their general managers off their back. That is really an unacceptable way for any business to be managed, and it certainly is unacceptable to treat our union members with disrespect. I want you to please consider this grievance system, consider the amount of stewards that I plan on providing, consider my plans, which are very real and will be implemented immediately, starting on day one when I'm sworn in as business manager. I think that you will find these methods to be effective rather than just talked about. You don't need any more lip service. Thank you.